United States Weather Briefing, November 16th, 2025, West Coast. A slow-moving Pacific frontal system and an associated upper low are keeping the Pacific Northwest in an unsettled pattern today. Widespread low stratus, pockets of dense valley and coastal fog, and periods of light rain will dominate western Washington with snow levels high in the mountains early, but lowering into Monday. Terminals are likely to linger in IFR-LIFR conditions through the morning before occasional MVFR breaks. Rockies. A progressive Pacific trough and embedded short waves are ejecting energy into the high country. Upslope flow and lowering snow levels will produce light mountain snow and increased cloudiness across the central Rockies, while lee troughing leads to a varied thermal profile on the plains east of the ranges. Expect mountain IMC briefly and localized mountain wave turbulence for east flow corridors. Central Plains. A reinforcing mid-upper trough over the plains is producing cool advection and a tightening pressure gradient today. Northwest flow aloft and surface pressure rises favor gusty surface winds and mixing that will keep ceilings generally VFR, though localized MVFR is possible near any residual frontal zone or higher terrain. Aviation impacts will be primarily wind-related rather than precipitation-driven today. Southeast. Broad southerly low-level flow ahead of a weak boundary is supporting warm, moist air across Florida, and the deep south with pockets of diurnal convection and low clouds near the coast. Coastal terminals may see low ceilings and sea breeze-driven showers this afternoon. Otherwise, operations will contend with variable cloud bases and brief VIS restrictions and heavier showers. Northeast, a frontal zone and embedded shortwave are brushing the mid-Atlantic and New England, yielding cloudiness and spotty light precipitation, with cool air advection behind the front expect. Predominantly MVFR to VFR conditions with localized IFR in heavier bands. Coastal terminals will watch for onshore low-level moisture and reduced visibilities. Airport notes: Orlando/Miami. South Florida is under moist southerly flow with low cloud decks and diurnally enhanced showers near the coast. Expect variable ceilings and brief rain-driven VIS reductions at MCO and MIA, but no widespread convective threat today. National Weather Service +1. New York, Baltimore. The frontal band will keep clouds and spotty light precipitation in the region. Expect MVFR to VFR at JFK by LGA, BWI with periodic IFR in heavier shower bands, and onshore fog closer to the coast. Chicago. With the upper trough east of the Rockies and cool advection over the plains, Chicago terminals are likely to see mainly VFR conditions with brisk northwest winds and occasional low-level wind shear. Turbulence on approach. Watch for quick MVFs in any passing showers. Denver. Mountain influence persists. Expect mountain obscuration and brief light snow in higher terrain, with VFR to MVFR DEN, depending on boundary layer mixing and daytime heating. Turbulence and mountain wave effects remain possible for east flow departures. Los Angeles. The West Coast trough is focused north today. Southern California terminals will trend drier with VFR, though onshore low clouds and localized ceilings near the coast are possible overnight into the morning hours.